Come back. That's bad defense.
Oh, well, welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. Let's talk about, let's look at these trust issues, viewer. Hopefully you can hear me clearly. I'm making sure all of your cards are upright. That's what I'm doing. Okay, that's what I'm doing currently. Let's see. All right. Patience is key is what I'm getting. Someone's name could be Suzanne. Tommy. Lenny. Carpal tunnel. Lizard. Leonard. Bless you, Daddy. Someone saves bottle caps. I'm just channeling right now. Oh, hold on. Let me stretch my leg so I can get comfortable here. Someone can have a pinball, a game machine. You know those old school arcade games. Someone could have one of those, or someone is planning on purchasing one. A rainbow can be significant. Someone's name could be Star, or someone has a 5-pointed star tattooed on them, like a 3D, a 4D, 5D star or something. Someone could be Italian. Breakfast at a restaurant, an Italian restaurant, Italian breakfast. Hold on, I need to get comfy. Just a minute. There's hurting my legs, Daddy. Let me sit this back. Oh, my water. Daddy, did you eat my candy? My straws. I have one in the living room. Did you eat it?
I eat no candy.
Hold on, viewer. I told you it was something about patience. Oh. Oh. Okay. The life of a tarot reader. Oh. Goodness gracious. Come on. Y'all hear me having difficulties over here? Okay. All right. Okie dokie. Here we go. Oh, all right. 2203. I'll make sure I put that timestamp on this reading. That gave 22 minutes, gave everyone enough time to do what it is that you need to do. So. This is not a microwave reading. So if you are in a rush for a message, then go back into Tarot Land and get the message that you seek. Okay? All right. I don't want this table to keep rocking either. Oh, it's something about patience, viewer. All right, tell me about this patience. Unconditional love, agape. You need to be patient with yourself. This has to do with the person. You need to be patient with this person. What other message? What does the viewer need to know about this agape? We have the Hermit, the Nine of Cups, perspective. I mean, the World, 22, and then the Five of Wands. You don't have to be in competition with anybody, viewer. And pertaining to a person, you may think that a person is putting you in a position as in the sense of making you an option, and it feels like it's the other way around. Your person feels like you are putting them in a position as if they have to compete or if you have other options. All right. Your person loves you, or should I say, your person finds fulfillment in who you are. Okay. That's their perspective. They have unconditional love for you. Okay. You may have Virgo strongly in your chart, or your person does. And pertaining to you, viewer, you're getting ready to go into the unknown version of yourself. You will find fulfillment there. But what you don't see ahead is how you perceive things. And you have to trust your intuition. The old way of thinking is not going to work. The old way of thinking is going to put you in a box with everyone else. Many are called, few are chosen. Don't be the one who are called and you choose not to choose you. This is not an energy where you wait for someone to choose you. You choose yourself. That's what this is. And pertaining to a person has already chose you. So why are you putting in yourself in a box of options? It's only a selective few. There's not too many options in this box. Whatever's in this box, there's no it's the same person in one box. So don't box yourself out. Don't X yourself out. Don't put yourself in a box because you don't belong there. Some of you, viewer, you're afraid of you. You're always messing up. So it's kind of like you don't even try to do what's right, because even if you do, it's like you get slapped in the face all the time. When your intentions is to do right, you get slapped in the face. When your intentions is to do wrong, you get slapped in the face. When you just go along with everything, you get slapped in the face. And this is not like physically. If this is, I ask God that that energy is removed of DV. Okay. The question I have for you, viewer, are you ready for the shift? Are you open to new insight? Will you be able to handle to for the veil for will you be able to handle, viewer, if the veil was lifted and you knew who sees you as a fulfillment? Will you have the same perspective? That's a question. Would you have the same perspective? gift of freedom and fine wine. If you knew who finds you as fulfillment, how would you perceive this Five of Wands here? This feels like 5 people find you attractive. And these 5 people are in competition with getting your attention. And the way that and the way that these people are getting your attention is through the fulfillment of your cup, the overflow. Stay in your lane, viewer. As long as you stay in your lane, you have the gift of freedom. When you're not in your own lane, you're forfeiting that. People don't perceive you that the same when you forfeit your freedom, when you put yourself in a box. What I love here, this shadow energy though, is this unconditional love. You have healthy love here, you have toxic love here, you have growing pains here. The growing pains that I'm talking about is you growing on people. Not like a growing pain, but you growing on people. What does the trust issues have to do with anything? Trusting that you can do what you want. That's connected to this fulfillment. But in order for this 9 of Cups to flow the way that it should, right? You have to keep your emotions under control. You have to tame your emotions. Some of you have the gift of taming people and getting people to do what you want them to. So you're stepping into this arena of competition of those who know how to get people to do what they want them to. Someone is blinded by shiny things. Like someone would sacrifice a person for shiny things. Someone sees you as a shining, like an object, like as if you are a walking a scepter. I also see it's not a cane, but it's a handmade cane that people walk with. Someone has did a spell with a cane. And you're no longer going to be affected by that. You're being directed by some type of fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. There's some insight there. Who's in the 9th house? Capricorn? No. Sagittarius. Whoever put dirt on your name, it actually was a blessing for you. It was during your fermentation process with this fine wine. It's like someone was stumping on your name, but your name was the grapes. Pay attention. You have um, a new opening in reverse and acceptance in reverse. You're not conforming to what everyone else does. So you're not in competition with anyone. Those who are the crawdads in the bucket, you're the crawdad that got out. That's once in a lifetime that someone's able to get out of the bucket. But I'm feeling like this competition was actually in your favor. It's like everyone decided, you know what, we can trust the viewer. Let's help the viewer get out of the bucket because we know that the viewer is going to come back and save us. There's a lot of trust here, viewer. And the trust that you're looking for, the trust that you're looking for in certain type of people, that's not who you need to focus on, or that's not the trust that you need to worry about, because they're not going to take out any time to invest in you. Okay. Now let's talk about a trust. Okay. I don't know who you are, but there's a trust being left to you, and you're going to give that trust to the family. And you know what the blessing is? The family's going to give it back to you because you've proven to them that you are a good person to be over this trust. The moon, confirming the crawdads in the bucket, and then confirming many are called, few are chosen, and you are choosing you. You're not waiting to be chosen. Hmm. Why? Why are you walking away from fulfillment? This hermit is walking away from fulfillment. Or it's this you are taking the responsibility to find the truth. You're getting the bottom to some type of truth. And you're not going to move forward until you get it. I'm hearing that song. I got nothing for love for you, honey. Uh-huh. I got nothing for love for you. Yeah, whatever. I got nothing but love for you, honey. Uh-huh. Heavy D. Your dreams are heavy. Heavy D. I don't know. It's not given. It's something that's heavy D. It could be the first initial of someone's name. Whatever word comes to mind, you fill in the blank of what starts with the D. It's heavy. Yeah, I'm hearing it. I got nothing but love for you, honey. Uh-huh. I got nothing but love. Yeah, whatever. That's what I'm hearing. For those of you who have the gift of the outer ear, embrace it. Don't run away from it. As connected to your intuition. Who is the moon sign? I think the moon is Gemini. Let me find out. Hold on. Let me find it. Because there's whoever this moon sign is watching you. And they're working on your behalf so that as you move forward with this fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, for some of you, it could be a fire sign that has all three fire energies heavy in their chart. If you haven't looked up your birth chart, you should, so that you won't be wasting your time looking at readings that you may think resonates. Let me find the moon just a minute. I need to see what zodiac sign is a moon. I think it's Gemini. I think. Or is it Pisces? Don't forget about patience. I want to clarify this acceptance that's in reverse. Right when I said that, this has to do with the people who are trying to hold you back. You're not allowing anyone. Pisces is the moon. Okay. Clarify this acceptance. Divine light and I am light. Yeah. You're not allowing anyone to hold you back. Those who hold you back, that's who you have trust issues with. And that's a specific message. For those of you who resonate with this reading, your journey starts at, like, this is the mark where your journey of fulfillment begins. Not feeling like you have to compete. I'm hearing welcome, like welcome. Don't get distracted by the welcome. You can have whatever you want. The fact that you know that you can have whatever you want, make sure that you're in charge of that fulfillment. Don't give that power away, because that's the temptation. As a side note, if you knew who sees you as fulfillment, would your perspective change? Would you still put in the hard work? Would you still claim your authority? Give me some transcendence messages. Something is tight. I don't know if has to do with pockets. I don't know if this has to do with an area on the body. I don't know if this has to do with something that needs to be loosened. Something is tight. Or this could be a slang word like, that's tight. I don't know if anybody uses that word anymore. Something's tight. Like, okay. Like, you're tight, viewer. Some of you, you're getting ready to go. You are having a difficult time with trusting this path of understanding what fulfillment is, understanding what you like and what you dislike, instead of liking or disliking things because other people dislike or like things. We have fellowship here. Okay. This is connected to interpersonal skills. Knowing to engage. Fellowshipping is engaging openly. Okay. You could be a person, like if I say, hey, like, you know how people are not related, but they say, yo, yo, niece, yo, sis, yeah, brother. And it's like, I feel like you're the kind of person, well, I'm seeing in your spread, you don't allow people, if they're not related to you, you're like, nah, I'm not your cousin. You're not my uncle. I'm not your niece. You're definitely not my sis or my bruh because I don't know you. Like you've learned your lesson from your past of playing those roles. Welcome. This fellowship is you having your own ship. Hmm. There's something where something is being cloaked to where it doesn't look like something was easily given to you, viewer. There's hidden help here behind the scenes. If you knew who's helping you, how would you perceive them? Some of you may find yourself communicating more with this fellowship. It doesn't feel like networking. It feels like follow the lead here. Now that you have your own ship, okay, you fill in the blank of what kind of ship that is. Okay. This is about owning it and being given the authority to do as you please, do as you want. You're creating your own features instead of accepting what's being presented. And this has nothing to do with smarter, harder, work smarter, harder. No, this is not a job. This is when you walk into a room and it says, welcome. We have this over here for you and this over here for you. Whatever you need, just say it. This is you saying, no, I don't want to sell myself short. I've been here before. This is you saying, this is my itinerary. Make it happen. This is not you allowing someone to create your itinerary because you know what the fine print is. You're choosing not to be a part of competition. Welcome. You're not easily to be deceived. And that's an issue for some people. Some people find fulfillment, viewer, in tainting your cup, but they're never successful at it. What people don't see is that you are the filter. You see that water back there? It's dirty. And then here's the nine of wands. See that nine of cups. It's clear. There's no toxicity. You are the filter. You are the filter. One of a kind. You're not in competition. You don't have to demand attention. You don't have to demand people to follow you, viewer. You're a natural. You're being asked to break away from your attachments with the gift of freedom. You have the Four of Swords. It says the upright Four of Swords is telling you, viewer, to kick back and relax. Whether you're emerging from a battle or you've been putting in too many hours at work, you are overdoing it and need to take a breather. A period of rest will allow you to reemerge with renewed strength and focus. You're trying to decide who you want to be on your ship or in your ship. You're trying to decide who your crew is, who works for you on your behalf. For some of you, this is aligning, getting your ducks in order. Overall, I am message for the viewer. Oh, you have self-love in reverse, serenity in reverse, and the pathway to light. Yeah, this is confirming you breaking away from your attachments. The bottom of the deck, working your way up to the top, is inner work. If I told you have everything that you need, would you believe it? Are you that kind of person that has to see it in order to believe it? So if someone says, if you open that door right there, there's going to be 200K in that, in a box. Are you the person that's just going to, are you going to look at me and walk away? Are you going to open that door to see if there's a box with 200K in there? I'm being guided to tell you, if you find money in a trash can, don't touch it. Leave it there. By you not touching it because you're being watched, it's going to be given to you anyways. Whatever it is that you're not supposed to touch, you're going to be blessed with it anyways. Some of you chose not to be the center of attention, and then you get it. What does that have to do with trust issues, though? What does it have to do with trust issues? The Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Let's go ahead and read it. Pertaining to trust issues, says the Lovers in the upright position signifies decision of relationships, temptation of the heart, or a choice of personal partners. A choice will need to be made that should not be taken lightly. You need to decide upon what is truly important to you, and hold true to your beliefs. Welcome, viewer. And welcome to your world. How do you want to orchestrate it? And I feel like right now, with the inner work and the Hermit here, and the gift of freedom with the fine wine, that I'm looking right in your spread in this session, you're going to focus on you and maintaining this calmness of your water energy, that filter that I was telling you about. so that you can maintain this joy that's coming in. It's a burst of joy. You know how they say how the earth was created with the Big Bang Theory? This is the Big Bang creating your world. This joy. Your world won't consist of trust issues because those people have abandoned ship. Those people are not allowed. Those people will be considered trespassing. They won't even be able to um, hijack anything that you create moving forward, nor can your cup be tainted. Because you have, I'm telling you, I swear to you, viewer, you have enemies that are working on your behalf in secret. On the outside, they're your enemies, but in reality, behind the scenes, they're the ones that's creating this for you. I don't know who you are, but you are hella special. And I'm not talking about on a spectrum special. You are special. You are gifted. You are important. You are trustworthy. Yep. So, without further ado, give me an additional direct message for those that are just now coming in. What message do you have for those? All right. You have the Emperor, the Worlds. There's completion and leadership. Yeah. The scepter has been passed to you, but you didn't take the scepter because you are the scepter. I don't know how to explain that. Thank you, the King of Wands. This is your message for those of you who had a question. It says the King of Wands viewer is a natural born leader of people and very capable and confident in their abilities. The king isn't interested in creativity per se, but rather taking an idea and enlisting others to help in the actualization of it. You have a clear vision of what you want. Welcome to your world, viewer. I love you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. I'm going to timestamp it 2203 for some of you, because in the beginning, um, I was watching the game with my man. So I love you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Until we meet again.